their whole job, they're global stabilizers. They're big picture stabilizers, right, or movers. And then your multifidus, those are very small. They're not big, long muscles. And so their whole job is to stabilize segmentally. It's like the little thing. So it's almost like your erector spinae are like your big rockets on the spaceship. And I'm just making this up right now, this analogy. So apologies if it doesn't work. And your multifidus are like the little pss, 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 like stabilizers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Apollo 13. Or maybe Interstellar is a more timely reference. All right, so let's do some erector spinae first. You can find a mat if you want. This is going to be handy. So for the erector spinae, we're going to be doing full extension because that's what those do. The easiest way to do this, and you've probably seen this before, it's a good old Superman. So start on your belly right here. If you can see this, is this okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So there's a couple different ways to do this. I like to start with my hands up here. I'll show you some variations on this. So first thing you want to do is squeeze your butt. And there's a good reason for that I'll explain later if I have some time. So squeeze your butt, and then you're going to lift your knees and your hands off the ground and your chest off the ground. Just hold that for a couple seconds. All right, and relax down. So if you're doing that right, you should have felt it kind of right in here.
Yep.
That's what you're going for. So go for that again. Squeeze your butt, then lift. Knees off the ground, chest off the ground, hold it, and relax. Now, here's a couple things you want to look for, because this is one of those exercises that have a bad rap in the exercise world. And the reason for that is a lot of people do it wrong, and it becomes a problem. So here's a couple, I'll give you two big mistakes you tend to see people do. And the reason these are mistakes is because they tend to cause like tightness and pain, and then they make you not want to do the exercise. One of them is hyperextending the neck. So let's say I'm here, feeling them like, so you can try that right now. In fact, find this position, and you'll see why this isn't a good idea. So come up and extend your neck like you're trying to look at the sky. All right, and relax. Feel that tension in the back of your neck?
Mm-hmm.
That's no fun. And the weird thing is, like, some folks will be like, oh, I don't like that, I won't do that. But some students are super gung-ho and they want to like really go for it. And they might be in pain and think oh, this must just be how it is.
It's a good pain.
Yeah.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, so you really want to watch for that because it's not always obvious, and people will commit to what you tell them to do. So that's one thing. Second thing, and this is the reason why I told you to squeeze your butt. So try this. Go into this position here, Superman. Now without squeezing your butt, just lift up. All right. Now this might feel fine. Right, and relax. It might feel fine, but for some people, the fact they don't squeeze their butt is going to cause their vertebrae to kind of run into each other in the back, if that makes sense. And they feel a pinching in their back. Doesn't happen with everybody, happens with some. And that's another really uncomfortable thing. And if you squeeze your butt, what that does, it takes your pelvis and it rotates it under a little bit, and it gives you a little more space there. So you can work the muscles without causing that pinch.